Alright. And we're live. Let's see what shenanigans we can get ourselves into today. Continue. Oh, hey Serena. You're nice and early. Okay. I don't know if you were here yesterday, or not yesterday, Friday, Serena. But we're continuing the run and trying to get a certain weapon from this tool. Hello. Hello. Don't explode me. Thank you. Oh, oh. Not a good start, not a good start. Whew. Concentrate. A beer adventure. Okay, that sounds pretty awesome, actually. Oh, you know it. I'm going for the weapon called Great Scythe. Basically, I'm gonna try and look like the Grim Reaper at the end of this. And this is a dex build, and the Great Scythe is one of my favorite dex weapons. So that's what I'm going for. But nice seeing you, Serena. I guess this is the first time you're seeing me live, other than pictures, of course. Actually, I've gotten pretty used to using it, so for me it's not that clunky, and it hits very wide. It's not as good in the other Dark Souls games though. I've found at least. Hello, skeleton. Goodbye, skeleton. Backstab. Oh, I actually got a follow. Crystal Gemma, thanks for the follow. Nice. Actually, this is the first time I actually had the follow alert in my stream. I'm a noob streamer, you know. Oh, I actually thought you followed already, Sidorina, but thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the follow. Very kind of you. They're just rushing in right now. Oh, you guys are so great. I love you guys. And they are my souls from last time. I was trying to get ahead a little too fast, and I got overrun by skeletons. Okay, there we go. And down we go. Oh, those pity emotes. Amazing. Push that button and let me go before I... Okay, let's see. Do we want to fall down there? I'm not 100% certain that I want that right now, but... Alright, let's go. There we go. But yeah, yesterday I actually didn't have any follow alerts on my stream because I'm a noob and I don't know how this kind of thing works, you know. But today I have a start screen and everything. I'm pretty proud of myself. Cutscene. This guy has the most ridiculous voice that doesn't at all fit his body. but I guess that just makes it silly. And the voice acting is really bad because it sounds like he's used a muffled mic or something. Like really.
You spoil my focus.
Can you hear that? Be gone with you. But I want to talk to you, Mr. Skeleton. Oh, by the way. Did that skeleton fall down? There it is. Nice angle for a backstab. And actually, I'm playing the remastered version of Dark Souls, and this is one of the major differences of the original Dark Souls 1. There was no bonfire here in the original Dark Souls 1. Yeah, low budget. I'm just gonna, you know, take this blanket and put it over my head with my microphone, and I'll just phone it in. No problem. It's not like it's a big budget game or anything, you know.
What's that then? Need some smithing, then produce me some wares.
I mean, it's so bad. It's so bad. It sounds so bad.
I'm here to smith, not to chit chat.
Okay. Fair enough. But I want to talk to you.
I've told you, I'm here for the trade, not for the talk.
Oh, okay. Not the talkative time. Get it. Let's see. I've actually already upgraded my weapon. Do I have? Yes, robot bones, which are pretty cheap. But I don't think I need them right now. But I'd like to buy this so that I can fix my stuff without having to be with a smith. Here we go.
If that'll be all, then be gone with you.
Okay.
Spoil my focus.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna head out. And now I am at a very, very, very bad place. These guys are not very nice to play with. Whoa. Nope, don't. Whoop, okay, no. Move it. That did so much damage. No. No, I got hit by the necromancer over there. No. They're totally jerks. I died so early. I died so early on. Oh, and I didn't get the other bonfire. Oh well. That's just how it is. I actually don't think I'm gonna head down there this time. I'm just gonna go for the bonfire that's close. Oh, weapon at risk. I see. Let me just fix that. Repair equipment. Oh. Wait a minute. Why can't I repair it? I don't have the souls. I'm silly. Let me just shift over to another weapon. Oh, I don't have the stats for that. Oh wait, I have the stats for it in 2 hands, I believe. So, okay. This weapon is very powerful, and I've actually chosen not to use it because it kind of makes the game a little too easy early game. And it's a rare drop you get only sometimes from Black Knight's game. Let's see, now I should have sold enough. Repair equipment. Repair my sword, thank you. I'll just use this to kill these guys really quick. Oh. There we go. Let's see. Alright. Back to my katana. Oh, you both have a coffee adventure time and a beer adventure time. I'm jealous. Have fun, Serena, have fun. And thanks for stopping by and lurking and all that stuff. I appreciate it. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Backstab. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I could actually just drop down back there. Maybe I'll just do that. If I remember right. Oh, it isn't turned. Oh, never mind. I have not turned that one. Never mind, dude. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Okay. Going well so far. Boom, 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 boom. Get down here. That's a spectacular way to get down here. And backstab. And we don't have to go over there. And because we killed the necromancers here, these guys don't respawn. But in the areas where we have killed the necromancers, we haven't killed the necromancers, they always get back up and you don't get souls from them. Let's see. This guy can't fit. Can you see that guy on the left? Apparently he doesn't know how to get past that urn. Poor guy. Right. And we're back here. Conserve my stamina. I've run down here like a little early compared to when you probably should if you're new to the game. But I just want that weapon as fast as possible, you know? And I know that there's a secret wall here, so that I can get a bonfire. Oh yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna encounter the biggest asshole of this game. First time you encounter him. This guy. Hello. As you can see, he's standing at a switch. And what he does is, now he's turned it, the bridge over there, so that it twists. And now you can walk over it. But if I try to walk down there, he's going to turn it on me and make me fall down. So he's... Yeah. No.
That's strange. Oh, I know what it is. You've come for the trinkets, haven't you? Well, whatever it is, this place is treacherous. You watch your step.
Hint, hint. The sound of that waterfall is crazy, so I can almost not... Can you hear him, guys? Maybe I can turn up the volume a little bit. Voice.
No? Well, that's strange. Oh, I know what it is. Well, this...
But yeah, you can kill him here if you want to, so that he doesn't turn the bridge on you. I'm kind of feeling like doing that. But there's a part with him later in the game that I'd like to show you, and if I kill him here, you won't see it. So maybe I'll let him try and trap me. Let's see. At least I have my bonfire over here. But if I die, I lose the souls I lost before. Oh, and by the way, down there, that's the place where my great scythe is. Can I walk over here? Let's see. See that? He turned it around. And now I'm gonna confront him. Why did you do that? Well, I know why you did that. That's not very nice.
Ah, oh, well, how are you then? I slipped and flipped that lever.
Oh.
It didn't cause you any trouble by chance?
Oh, I slipped and clicked the button. Oh, it was not on purpose. Oh, why? A Star of Venus? Welcome, welcome. Yes, it was very inconvenient.
Well, that's a fine shame. I'm truly sorry. Really? But wait now. You didn't actually fall down then. Well, why didn't you tell me sooner? All's well that ends well. Everybody makes mistakes. I'm not above it all, I swear. I am Trusty Patches, the one and only.
Oh, by the way, that's his name.
This should make up for it.
He gave me
We're
a
on the
humanity.
same side. Undead outcasts.
Yeah.
Fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah. You rascal. Oh, I'm good. Star of Venus, thanks. How about you? How are you doing? Have you had a nice weekend?
We're on the same side. Undead outcasts. Fantastic.
Yeah. I would like to push this lever. Thank you. Let's see if he tries that again. Patches. Don't. Reiki class. What's that? Actually, I don't know what that is. I'm curious now. And relaxing on Sunday. That's the best thing to do on Sunday. If I can, I try not to have too many plans on the Sunday because, you know, it's the day before the weekend starts. Oh, I forgot. We have a necromancer down below. Yeah. Okay. Easy now. See if I can kick him over the edge. It worked. They might respawn, but if they're down at the bottom of this place, they can't get to me. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, okay. Interesting. Alternate medicine. Oh, where is he? Where's that necromancer at? I saw him throw a firebolt my way. He's not over there? No, he's not over there. I think he's down here. Oh. I'm pretty sure he's at the end of this, if I just hurry. And there he is. I just did bleed damage to him. Didn't you? Okay, okay. That's a pretty spiritual thing. I mean, whatever works for you. I mean, I'm a big believer in, you know, whatever works for people. I'm totally for. Let's see. And this brings me back down there. Okay, okay. I think I'll go down and fight that big skeleton now that I can actually make sure that he stays down. Because I killed the necromancer. Hello. Oh. Got him. Let's see. Magic ring. In the lore of the game, it is said that that woman is the wife of Gwyn, who's like the biggest god who inherited the fire, the flame that brought on the Age of Fire, and that child in her hands was like a mystery for the longest time, because there are statues of like the followers of Gwyn all over the place in the game. Or one specific statue you never see. There's only the feet left. So and people have speculated that that is the son, but we don't know who that is. And there's been a lot of wouldn't call it conspiracies. I'd call it theories about who that guy is. Who's the son of Gwyn? And is it someone we actually know? Oh, that's not a secret passage. Whoop. I know I fall down here. Let's see. I guess that's the way we're gonna go. Oh, hey, old ancestors. Welcome to the stream. I'm good, I'm good. Sure thing. Thanks for stopping by. You're always welcome here, you know. And we're back at the beginning. Of course we are. At least we've killed all the guys here. This is kind of like a maze, the place. And go here. We let ourselves fall down here. And now I want to get over there. Actually, maybe I can get this way. I don't remember exactly. I always forget this place. Or forget how to get around exactly. Okay. I hope you find all your groceries. Post haste. And with as little trouble as possible, oh man, Sethis. May the quest for your carrots be successful. And whatever else you're gonna get, you know, milk, stuff like that. Let's see. Go out here. Then we can fall down here. Oh no! That was not as intended. Oh wait, I didn't sit down at the bonfire. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Now I have to go through this again. My bad. Let's see. Let's just get there. Here we go, here we go. Jump. Yes. 10 out of 10 jump, skeleton man. I'm impressed. At least we can use the fact that we've turned the bridge down there so we can actually jump down this time. No, don't hit me. That's not nice. Why can't we just be friends, skeleton? You made it like this. You made me kill you. For that, I do apologize. Okay, let's see. There, okay. Now we're down here again. And for just to be 100. Oh, how dare you, skeleton! Jump. Didn't get past it quick enough. We're just gonna sit down here. Oh wait. You're persistent, skeleton man. I have to give you that. I will try not to. I mean, he attacked me first. Venus. Yeah. He attacked me first. You saw, didn't you? Like, leaped towards me. I totally didn't want to do it, but he made me do it. It was self-defense. Oh. I hear something trying to hit me. Oh well. Let's get down here now. Okay. Whoa! I'm not at fault for that guy either. He totally jumped on his own accord. Okay. Here we have Great Scythe. That's what we're here for. Yes. Yes. That's the weapon we wanted. And let's fall down. Not here, but here. And now we're a different place. We gotten past that place. Oh. Are they coming? Let me just make sure that this guy doesn't hit me while I'm in my menu trying to have my other weapon equipped. There's a bone to pick with you. I mean, you could say that he's at least not spineless. Alright, this is the weapon we have been going for. Right now it's probably not better than the one we have because we haven't upgraded it, but bam. Alright. I mean, you know, you have to move to get to another place. That's true. It's true. Actually, I think I'm gonna use my Chikatana here, because there's a big evil guy over here. You tickle my funny bro. Hello, Mr. Demon. Don't mind me. That guy is totally not a statue, by the way. Oh, hi. How is that pronounced? Matthews McGaldy? Is that right? Does my Danish accent serve that right? Celaria, welcome. Welcome to my second ever stream. And I'm gonna fight this big demon guy. Hopefully not die. Oh, who followed me? Oh, thanks for the follow, Celaria. Guys are awesome. You followed on the right day, Celaria. I did not have a follow alert active this Friday, the first time I streamed, because I'm a noob. I'm still a noob, but I mean, at least I improved a little. Oh, that's not nice. I'm just gonna heal a little bit here. Okay. Don't mind me, demon. Don't mind me. Oh, that was close. This guy has a lot of health. Oh, this is not good. I saw that coming. Oh yeah, I've played Dark Souls before. I've played it a lot. It might not seem like it when I fight this guy, but I'm trying to not use the most powerful weapons. I've actually gotten some really powerful drops, powerful weapon drops in the game, but I'm not using them because I want to challenge, and I want to like show new people who have never played the game before how the game's difficulty is. In a more like realistic way, I guess you could say. Let's see, do we go this way? I guess we go this way. I know you're here. There you are. Hello, skeleton. Oh, I didn't get up here. Oh, I actually fell down in a bad spot. There we go. Taking a lot of damage I shouldn't take here. Matthews McGaldy, thanks for the follow. I'm seriously, I'm so happy that I've only streamed twice, but I really feel like there are people in chat and they are super nice and I get to interact with people. Hey, that's friendly fire, you know? That's the exploding skull. Yeah, I love this game as well. Actually, that's the reason why. Oh, he fell down. Poor guy. Oh, wait. There's still a necromancer here, right? Oh, I got hosted. Oh my god. Oh my god. My first host ever. No, wait. Riddle hosted me Friday. But the second host ever. Thanks a lot, Celaria. Oh, he actually reposted me. Nice job. Well done, skeleton. Well done. Well done. I can do it too. So we've actually not killed the guy keeping these guys alive. I forgot where he was. I actually thought that that was the other guy we just killed in there, in the other room we just came from. But there's another one. Am I gonna pick up my souls? Yeah, why not? Is he following me? Doesn't seem like it. I'm not planning on fighting the boss in this area anyway, so I guess I'm just gonna head home. Take it easy. I just came here for the weapon. Let's see. Don't have this in my quick buy, I should have. A Star of Venus! Another host! You guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks a lot. Host hype! So much love. So much love. Let's see. We have some souls, I think. Yeah. I'm just gonna use one and go level up once. And let's just get some endurance. Now we're heading out into the open world once again. We don't have an item that lets us quick travel between bonfires, so we actually have to walk. Are we gonna make a run for it? Yeah, why not? Why not? Hello, skeleton. I don't want to fight you. Aha. Catch me if you can, skeletons. And then we go this way. And then we go, I believe, this way. Oh, wait. This is not the right way, is it? Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. Take it easy, skeletons. I mean, seriously. You guys are so aggro. And past this guy. Just want to get to the bonfire over here. And get some of that sweet Estus. Tastes so good. Tastes so fine. Yeah, exactly, Matthias. Everyone is easier from behind. Yeah, I mean, you should always be on the right of a Titanite demon where one of his legs is broken because his attacks cannot hit you. If you're standing right behind him, he's more likely to actually execute the attack where he jumps up into the air and plunges down, which can hit you. So standing just to the right of him, you can actually avoid most of his attacks without having to roll or anything. Oh, hi, Smears! Did somebody say D&D? Exactly. This is kind of like D&D, you know? Kind of like D&D. Dark fantasy D&D, I guess. Oh, suddenly I realize, can I even get back up here? I think I can. I think there's a... Yes I can. Welcome back, Serena! Chill, skeleton man, chill. Oh, you don't. Oh, I shouldn't. Move out of the way, skeleton. I don't want to play right now. How are you doing, Smears? Having a nice weekend? I hope the answer is yes. And further elaboration would be nice as well. Oh, I have met Patches. I know what Patches does and stuff, and I intentionally didn't kill Patches because I want to show everyone what he does later on in the game, without spoiling too much. I can say that, I think. There we go. He's such a jerk. Yeah. Turning the bridge on us, and then when you walk back and confront him with it, he's like, "Oops! Oh, I tripped and fell and hit the button. I mean, what's the chances? I'm so sorry. I did not mean to." Yeah, right. Tell that to the court, you know. Prepare reinforced weapons. Let's see. Do I have enough? No, I do not have any titanite shards. Unfortunately. Who here has played Dark Souls? Celeria, have you actually played Dark? Oh wait, I've asked you to play Dark Souls, I believe, in your chat. So you haven't played Dark Souls. I hope I'm not spoiling too much. But maybe I can shed some light on how this game isn't as difficult as people say it is, I guess. Let's just have some fun with these guys. Hello. Destroy this furniture. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that was a little bit too quick. We try again. Oh, he's charging up. Then I just backed that up. That's fine. Titanite shard. That's why I'm killing these guys, because sometimes they drop Titanite shards. 2 versus 1. The fight intensifies. So interesting. What are we to do? Oh, he attacks. He gets hit. He's dead. Oh, I'm over here. Now I'm over here. Oh. My feng shui. Oh, but I got this. I got this, Star Venus. Oh man, I got this. You see, I just destroy these, and then, you know, symmetry. Now there's symmetry again. You're welcome. Oh, in Ring City? Oh, now you're talking about Dark Souls 3. I've played all of the Dark Souls, by the way. So, I'm thinking about playing through all the Dark Souls on stream. I don't know if you guys would like that. Let me know. Oh, you've watched other guys play it before, so okay. Cool. Cool. Hello. Gonna use these souls.
Well, hello again. Need anything for...
Yes. But first, I need to buy some Titanite shards from you, good sir. Let's see. Because I want to improve my great scythe. Remaster shots required. I always forget how many you have to use, and it's such a simple number, so I should not forget, but not. See, exactly, I need one more. One more. Alright. Reinforced weapon. What a what guy! God damn it, that's obvious. Let me see, what have I missed here? Oh, your husband has played it, Serena. That's pretty cool. Have you... City? Nope. There's kind of non-destructible furniture, by the way, in this game.
Don't get
Well,
yourself killed.
it's not really not destructible. It's like you can't destroy it by rolling through it, but you can destroy it by hitting it with a weapon. Okay, let's see. What I like the best about this weapon is its strong attack hits a lot of things. Okay. And for anyone who might be wondering, I've defeated the gargoyles. I've defeated the Taurus demon, because of course, otherwise I wouldn't be here. And of course the silent demon. And I've defeated the Hydra. And then I just went straight down into the catacombs to get this weapon. Make that scythe better, yeah. And now I actually think I'm going to head down here. I'm gonna go and fight the other demon guy. What's his name? Forget. Let's just see how effective this weapon is. One hit kill at least. But it is a little slow. See, I got hit there because it's so slow. But you get used to it. It's all about knowing how early to attack and... hey, that's not nice. Oh, Epic Nebro, he's pretty cool. No furniture is safe in this game, not when I'm around at least. Let's just sit down here. And then we'll... I haven't picked these guys. There's a good weapon here. I forget where it is. Oh, I can show the strong attack maybe. These guys would stop. Oh, now they spread out again. Of course they did. Never mind. Let's just move on. Here comes the dragon. I'm dead. Most likely dead. Oh no, I'm actually not dead. And I actually thought I was dead there. We're going down here to the basement. Oh, I mean, Serena, it's if you're not really that into action RPGs, I know playing action RPGs, I can see what you mean. I can totally see what you mean. That you don't want to play it, but you like watching it. I have it like that with some other games as well. Like I enjoy watching them, but don't enjoy playing them. Which is cool. This whole streaming sensation, you know, that's it's become a thing. Just gonna open this. Hello guys. Just to open the shortcut. Oh, by the way, maybe we should... Maybe we should take the bonfire up here just to be safe. See, when you learn how early to attack with this weapon, when you can see they run towards you, for example, then it becomes a lot easier to use. And it has a lot of reach too. Great. A short sword that I'm never gonna use. The silent demon? A silent demon. I think that's, if that's what you... sorry, accent and stuff. Dane here, I apologize. English is not my first language. But the asylum demon, when you start off the game, you start in an asylum where all of the people who have been cursed by something called the dark sign are at. Oh, by the way, I should show you the backstab animation of this if I can. Oh, not this time. It's pretty funny because I basically just plunged this entire scythe through the enemy. Not very realistic, but it looks pretty funny. Let's see what you guys talk about. Oh yeah, and Vati Vidya does a lot of great videos as well about the lore of this game. A lot of it is self-interpretation, though, and that's just part of the game. The lore is intentionally left vague, and a lot of the lore comes from like, let's just, like for example, just reading lore on specific items and stuff. Like, this magic crown-shaped ring was granted to Princess Dusk of Ulasil upon her birth. Then you go like, who's Princess Dusk and where's Ulasil? Stuff like that. Oh, thanks, Serena. It's funny that you say you'd like story-driven RPGs, because this game has so much story, but it just hits, and that's why I can understand what you mean. You know, it's like it's not linear, even though that's not a good way of putting it. I should put it another way. There are some games that aren't linear that still have great story and are more story-driven than this. This game focuses less on direct storytelling and more on exploration, with the story being explained through exploration and self-discovery. Does that sound good? I would explain it like that, I guess. Oh yeah, and you can use you can summon in NPCs, yeah, as Mateus mentioned there, to make the game easier on you.
Somebody, anybody, help me! Unlock the door. Damn, I'm finished.
There's a guy.
How did this ever happen?
Stuck in here. Hello? This is a princess magician.
Brilliant. You opened the door for me. Thank you.
Yeah, you could say it like that as well.
I thought I might never escape. I am Griggs of Vinheim, a sorcerer of the school. I am much obliged for your assistance. Thanks to you, I may now resume my travels. Oh, hello. I'm fine. I will rest a while, then return to Firelink Shrine. I have my sorcery, and I will be more cautious next time. Besides, I have an important task at hand.
Yeah, no, actually, Mateus, I'm gonna focus on lore in this playthrough, and like try to explain stuff along the way. there's a kingdom called Vinheim, where a lot of people are from. I believe this guy is from Vinheim as well. It's another kingdom you never visit. There's a lot of references to places that you never visit actually, but you still get lore about them. And this guy,
Oh, hello.
we've just saved him.
I will rest a while, then return to Firelink Shrine.
See,
I have my sorcery, and I will be more cautious next time. Besides, I have an important task at hand.
he is out on his own personal pilgrimage trying to find a legendary wizard who's called Big Hat Logan, and you hear about him earlier in the game.
Oh, hello.
When you
Besides, I
didn't mean to talk with you again. I'm sorry. And you get the sorcerer set here, the one you start with if you start with that class. But yeah, he's seeking that guy to make him, or to be his pupil, basically. Yeah. So just watch me, Serena. Just watch me be about to be killed without you having to worry about it, and I'll tell you about the story at the same time, as much as I can. But yeah, he's trying to find this wizard, this legendary wizard, and the knight at Firelink Shrine, who's very pessimistic, has actually already mentioned him. If you talk to him, see, this is the backstab enemy. If you've already talked to him before, has already mentioned where he is and where he's captured, or at least where he went and that he hasn't returned yet. So we know that Big Hat Logan is a tense fortress, and when we go there, we find out what happened to him. Thanks, Matthias. I mean, I'm gonna try my best to try and focus on lore and talk about things. When I see people mention specific things, I'm trying to explain to my viewers what's going on, because it can be very confusing. And for a first playthrough, I can see how it would be. This is the kind of game where you learn a lot by doing multiple playthroughs. But one thing I said last time, the first time I streamed this Friday, is that always talk to NPCs several times in a row, because for some reason FromSoft, the developers of this game, have made it so that when you talk to someone, they have a dialogue. You have a dialogue with them, and then they stop, and then you can talk to them again, and then they say something new. So always talk to them until they start repeating themselves, because you can actually get more lore, and sometimes they actually give you items if you talk to them until you exhaust their dialogue tree, to say it in a very non-immersive way. Game Maker's Toolkit video on Dark Souls. Yeah, exactly, yeah. And what Messias says about where the enemies are located, that's a very good point. I mentioned that once this Friday. And like where certain chests are hidden and stuff. There's a cleric at the beginning of the game who seems like he's a good guy, but when you talk to him and you find out that he's betrayed his fellow companions and left them behind in the catacombs, or actually further down in the catacombs, but never mind that. He's betrayed them, and when you find some stashed away chests behind the Firelink Shrine, behind where he's located, you find items that suggest that he's evil. Like you find invasion stones, item you use in the game to invade other people, to kill them, and stuff like that. And you also find cleric items just to link it to him. The Black Knight sword can very well see you through in the entire game. I would just recommend that you don't use the strong attack, because the strong attack is very, very slow. It's like one of the slowest attacks in the game. It's really bad. But the main attacks has a very good moveset, and it can bring you through the game. The reason why I'm just standing still here, because I want to speak to finish my point. And when you've played this game, you know that thieves come out here and try to backstab you if you walk past this point. They come through this door. But a fun little detail, you can actually hit them by hitting the door. You can hit them through the door, because this is more of a game design thing. But if you could walk up here and you hit the door, let's see. Just have to hit it right. Maybe I have to use another weapon. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Let's try this one instead. Let's see. Oh. Wait. It's not working. That's embarrassing. Maybe it works over here. Let's see. Have they fixed this in the remaster version? Maybe they have. Maybe they have. But usually you could hit the door and actually kill the guy before he comes out. And the fun fact about that would be that even though you kill the guy, the door still shoots open, because the game is it's like an instance in the game that triggers when you walk down here. I'm so surprised that this actually doesn't work. It always works. Oh! There we go! There we go! I hit him there. So now you know I killed that guy who's in there. But even though I did that, when I walk down here, that door is still gonna open up magically. Just wait and see. Just wait and see. Oh! Oh no! It's an ambush. He used his shield. That's oh! I actually got that knife hit me in the head. But yeah, he opened the door even though he was dead. He was so devoted to doing his ambush. So you can still do that. I guess it's just an angle thing. For some reason, all the other times I've done it in the game, I just did it on the first try. So I've never had trouble doing it. Oh, and he's called the Capra Demon, this guy down here. I just remembered. Oh no! Oh no! The doggies are attacking. That's why I like this weapon. I just hit 3 enemies. We're standing fairly wide apart. But actually in this oh, there's a dog more. I know you're there. I know you're there, dog. Oh. It's barking out against the door. Can you hear the doggy? Yeah, good doggy. I'm sorry, doggy. You were undead and you were trying to hit me. If I've done cap? No, he's. I'm gonna go in there now. Actually, this weapon is not really. So I wouldn't recommend this weapon for Capra Demon, because it's a very. This is one of the fights I think a lot of new players have difficulty with, and me as well sometimes, because you can just get unlucky when you walk in. There are dogs attacking you, and there's this demon guy, and it's a very narrow space. So if you get caught in a corner, you can basically get killed very, very easily without being able to dodge or anything. Oh, that's what happened, Serena. He fell into the door as part of the ambush. But yeah, of course. Silly me. Yeah, Matthias, it's basically the dogs that are most dangerous, because they attack you from different angles and stuff. I'm gonna try and do this fight with this weapon, even though it's pretty slow for this fight. But yeah, here we go. Okay, I got past him. It's a good first step. Okay, now I have to kill these dogs. The dog evaded. That was not part of my plan. Okay. Oh. Oh, no you don't. I killed the dogs. Now I just have to be a little bit careful. This fight should not be that difficult. That attack actually tracks you. So he started the attack, but he actually turned around. Attack, and sometimes he has a third attack there. Okay. I could have avoided taking that hit. And down. Mission successful. Yay! Thank you, Our Jesus. Thank you, Our Jesus. Thank you. I appreciate you. And now we have the key to down this place. And let's see. There's a guy on the left here who's trying to backstab you if you... Actually, it wasn't that fast, really, because I didn't kill the dogs as fast as I could, and I basically got back into the bad corner again while the dogs were still alive. So yeah, this guy. Good. Get a scythe of your butt. To open a shortcut. This is one of the places where you can see how the world is interconnected, which is one of the best parts of Dark Souls 1, is that the world feels very much alive because the world connects with each other. This is a shopkeep. Unfortunately, this woman, yes it's a woman, friend, got killed by me because I wanted his sword. Yeah.
You still have your senses about you. Then why won't you buy some of my moss? I need your souls.
And again we see every Dark Souls NPC basically has their own unique laugh. One thing that's nice is that she sells purple moss and blooming purple moss, which is nice later in the game, where you get poisoned, or the worst condition of poison that's called toxic. I'm actually gonna buy. I'm just gonna buy 3 of these preemptively, and 2 of these. And she also sells transient curses, but they are very expensive. They cost 4,000 souls, it's crazy. But those you can use. You basically consume them, and then you are able to hit ghosts. I talked about it last time. Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, does she have? I don't think she has anything else important now.
This is a wonderful place, don't you think? We have water, moss, moisture, these nice iron bars. I like it here, I really do. Nothing good ever happened to me in life, but now that I'm undead, I've never been happier.
Glass half full, guys. Glass half full. Positive thinking.
You've come to this land at a bad time. There are nothing but hollows in these parts. Save for me, of course. You're undead too, aren't you? You be careful then.
Have fun on your beer adventure, Serena. Oh, thanks for the lurk.
Go down along the side to reach the depths of the undead berg. Only unkempt crooks and liars to be found there. Hardly a place for a lady like myself. But who knows? Maybe you'd fit right in.
And see, when you talk with them like this, they basically tell you about the world and what you should be careful of. The guy at the Firelink Shrine, which is the first place you get to after the tutorial area, basically. He warns you about ghosts. If you talk to him before you venture down into the below area of the game, where there are ghosts. So he basically warns you about how you can't hit them normally, which is kind of a hint towards the items you have to use to hit them.
You've come to this land at a bad time. There were nothing but your
see, now she's just repeating herself.
Drat! What a humdrum lad you are.
She actually gave me the bad kind of response when I said leave, even though I just bought stuff from here. Usually that would be for when I haven't bought anything. I just, wasted her time. Her precious time down here in the sewer. And now this door couldn't be opened from the other side. Now we are basically back at Firelink. This is down here. Oh, hello. Oh. There we go. Must hurt to have a scythe like punch right through your torso with the blade and everything. And am I going to? Yeah, I'm gonna go down here and sit down. If it fits, I sit, just like cats. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. No, we don't. And now he's back here.
Oh, hello. I regret meeting you under such compromising circumstances. At least we both made it back unscathed. Did you see them? The 3 young clerics headed for the catacombs to seek kindling. Kindling is the art of feeding bonfires. The poor young girl sent down into a tomb. What a terrible mission she is burdened with.
See, that's a reference to the clerics that I mentioned that got left behind, and how they have ventured down into the catacombs. And you get to know that there's something called the kindling, the rite of kindling down there, which is an item you get when you defeat the first boss down there, which basically makes you able to improve those bonfires over, like you see over there, that are the save points of the game. Improve them so that you get more Estus flasks, which are the healing items in the game.
Oh, hello. Terrific to see us both in one piece. And pray that you never go hollow.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm kind of hollow right now. Okay, this is all.
Oh, hello. Terrific and pray that.
Oh, okay. I see you're done. This is the guy you get a lot from, even though he's very pessimistic. Let's see if he says something new this time.
Did you see her? That virtuous little maiden, complete with followers in tow? They're probably going straight to pillage graves. I've heard enough about Milady for a lifetime.
Those are again the clerics he's talking about.
How did that nutty sorcerer make it back?
That's the guy we just saved.
But I suppose stranger things have happened. How did that ragged, the one who idolized some godmother of pyromancy, he left for Blighttown, but never came back. Whereas most flee from sickness, he dives right in. Well, Nothing will harm him once he goes hollow.
As you see here, he talks about another guy who's a pyromancer. And he says that he's ventured down into Blighttown. So now we know that if we go down to Blighttown, we can find a guy who's a pyromancer. And then we can talk to him and maybe get him back here so that he can teach us pyromancies if we want to learn that. Pyromancies are fire magic.
Hmm? What now? I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone.
Okay. You get it. Got it. Yes. And now we improve some dexterity, I guess. Let's see, do we have any souls to use? Those are not that big. So. And now we are going back down into further depths. Just gonna ignore these guys. I usually go with Frams. Mateus. Usually go with Frams. That's because it's more convenient, to be honest. Oh, I actually missed. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Yes. And then I'll talk all about those world serpents. So this is called the depths. Depths. Thank you, Dave, for demonstrating my points. These guys should not be underestimated. They deal a lot of damage. As you could just see there. Always block them with your shield. Here we see the first butcher of the game. See that guy? Oh, I just aggroed him. That was not my intention. He has some dogs as well. Oh, as you see there. There's a dog there and there's a dog down there. That guy is a guy. That guy is a guy. Perfect logic. But actually, that is a guy. There's a female too, but she's over here. And the fun thing is knowing that she's the other guy's. Oh, he got now he's angry apparently. This guy is not. Yeah, get that furniture out the way. Underestimating this guy is very. It's not a good idea. And because of stuff like that. But you can backstab him. In the ass. Midsection, I guess. But this is actually a guy. And I believe you learned that the other butcher is a girl because you pick up her sack. You see these butchers have sacks on their heads. And there's a description on it. Oh, that's one of the bad things about the scythe is if there's not a lot of ceiling space, you basically hit the ceiling. And this is a very important item we get here. Large ember. This will allow us to improve our scythe up to plus 10 instead of plus 5. Here we can go down here, but wouldn't say that it's not recommended. It's like 2 different paths you can take. Get down there and you can fight a giant rat. You can always do it later. Hello. This is another place where I shouldn't use this attack because the roof is yeah, this or the ceiling, I guess you could say. These planks are not that high up. Doggy. And find these dogs in this water, you can't move around very fast. So I always recommend that you let them come to you and you guard and you let them hit your shield once, and then you have an opening to attack them. Excuse me. And you can go up here. And the lady is up there. The fire lady. And of course you're not supposed to know that the first time you play. So you walk out here and go like la 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 la. Such a nice. And there she is. She always drops the sack. Let's see what it says. Because I'm curious as well. I don't remember it exactly. Bloodstained patchwork sack by the undead man-eating cook lurking in the depths. 2 eye holes have been haphazardly cut out. It is unexpectedly soft and comfortable to wear, but it is probably near meaningless in terms of defense. Oh, it actually doesn't say here. I'm pretty sure that was it the depths? I actually think that it was the depths.
Yes.
Oh.
Here, over here. Please, you must help me.
I was just explaining something, and then you just cut in. So impolite. Oh well. But I think that it was the devs that mentioned that it's a man and a woman. So basically, I guess they're together. Yeah, exactly. They're a lovely couple. And here we have him.
Thank you. I would have been a supper without you.
You see his...
Being alive, I shudder to think. Thank you.
He's a pyromancer.
Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius, or the Great Swamp. I will not forget my debt to you. Oh, hello there. Fine, thanks to you.
That was a very shifted tone, a very fun shifted tone. But yeah, now I saved this guy, so he's going to head back to Firelink. but he has a mission down here. We've heard that he's heading towards oh, what's it called again? I forget. Maybe you can help me, Matthias. Further down, the place everyone dreads, down where the swamp is. But we've been told that that's his mission from the other guy, the crestfallen knight. So actually later in the game he goes away from Firelink as well, or again, and we fight him down there at the time. And another perfect example of Dark Souls trying to trick you. Blighttown, exactly, Blighttown. I said it earlier, but I forgot. What is my cam? My cam is jittery. It's not that great quality. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Does it flicker in and out, or Luna? Oh, and welcome, Luna. My microphone is good quality, at least. So, but yeah, there's a slime up there, and it's gonna drop down and on our heads. And I'm actually just gonna show you what happens. So yeah, that could kill you if you are already low on life. They have a lot of resistance, so they are a little difficult and annoying to kill. Welcome. Yeah, the worst place ever. I totally agree. I mean, one thing that Dark Souls should never do in any iteration of Dark Souls is be a platformer. And there's some platforming stuff in Blighttown, and it's terrible. But the controls aren't so precise when it comes to jumping onto something. Like, as you can see here, the jumping is very finicky. Oh yeah, I should have talked. Oh, you're right. That's where I got it from. Yeah. I actually thought I exhausted the dialogue tree though. Oh, hey Kaylee! As you can see, Kaylee, we got the scythe that I was planning to get last time. And here you can see all of those slimes. But now you've learned from your own mistakes by getting hit in the face by a slime. Now you try and trigger them. Thankfully they're very slow, those slimes. And since I started with chose a starting gift called the Master Key, as you can see I used there, I can actually get a bonfire here early. I always recommend picking the Master Key for new players as well. It's the most reliable item. Oh, I can use my souls here. Okay, and should we get some more life? I guess one vitality is okay. I usually don't put that much into vitality. You know, the best offense is or the best defense is good offense. That's usually my way of thinking. Oh, by the way, we should kindle this bonfire. How I'm at it. Sorry for the backtrack, guys. And there's also a person, an NPC invader you can meet down here. If you're human. I hope you're having a good trip up north, Katie. Oh, I thought I clicked the shield button, but apparently I did not. If you look in here, that's a big rat. You can take a shortcut by jumping down over where the butcher was before. And then you go down to that rat. For the age of sunlight, indeed. There's a trap over here. So see it. Oh, I didn't hit it. Hello, Monsieur Rat. Don't worry, I'll go and fight him a little later. Here there's another of those magician guys. I wanted to kill him before he buffed the rats. Oh, I should not have done that. Oh, I'm dead. I guess I can fight the big rat now. But yeah, I tried to get to that guy before he got to buff those rats. He cast the magic buff. But I landed right in the middle of those 3 rats. And I could not get out. I should have attacked instead of rolled. I'll ask you, do you want me to go up and fight the rat and go that way? Or do you want me to go this way? Which is more where you see more stuff down in the dungeon. Any takers? Okay, I guess I'll just go this way then. That's true. When we get down to the big boss at the end of this dungeon, that channeler, that magical guy you saw there, he'll be able to shoot down at us from above. Okay. That's just embarrassing. At least I bought some of these. Go this way as well. But there's a trap there. If you walk after that rat, you'll fall down into that. You can jump over it though. there's not much point. There's not really a lot of stuff back there. Okay, second try. This time I'll be more cautious. Come here, rats. I'll deal with you first. Nice. Easy. I just shouldn't have rushed. Oh, I actually knew that was gonna happen. I thought it happened a little later though. I could stop. I didn't when I walked past it. I got poisoned again. Okay, I'll just keep the poison this time. There's no one in here. But there's something you can pick up here. Large titanite shards. For some reason, in this game, rats have a chance of dropping humanity, which I find pretty hilarious. It's like the rats are more humane than the undead people. Okay, I'm gonna remove this. Oh, I should have went down from the top. See, there's another. If you go down there, yeah, it's not a nice place. Let's just say that. Hello, rat. Oh, you got me. It's faster than I thought. What? No, it pushed me down. That never happened before. I will have my revenge, rat. I will have my revenge. Actually, I didn't mean to fight him there anyway, because you can go down and fight him another way where you get a anti-poison shield. Actually, we're close to the boss now as well. These guys can be pretty terrifying if you let them. They billow out a gas that can petrify you. And again, the game tells you that indirectly by showing you petrified people like this guy. Oh wait, I just realized something. I won't get a certain invader here if oh wait, I'm mistaken where I am. I just realized I'm not where I actually think I was. Oh wait, I am. Never mind, I am where I think I was. Down here you get an NPC invader. Oh, I'd love some pizza. Oh my god. Oh, I'm hungry. You get an NPC invader here if you're human. So I'm gonna go up and open a shortcut up here. And then I'm gonna go down and then I'm gonna make myself human and go down and fight the invader. I know we will have our rematch. Now we just opened a shortcut that goes straight to the boss, pretty much. Okay, so first we have to reverse our Halloween. Let's see. Souls, humanities. There we go. Oh, I had them in my quick bar, actually. Forgot that. Let's just remove this and this. And I'm gonna reverse my hollowing, which makes me human again. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why I went up here again. I don't feel like I'm used to the side as much as I was back in the day. We should be invaded here. Yep. These story invasions, and you actually meet this guy several times throughout the game. Yep. Kirk. They could go down here. Go through all of this. Get my... I don't know. I don't really need anything from down here. There's a magic ring that lets you steal health when you kill enemies. But in Dark Souls 1 you only have 2 ring slots, as you can see down there in the right. Or I guess as you be like that over there. In Dark Souls 3, for example, you can use 4 rings. But I guess now I'm here, so I might as well. See, that's the smoke. If you're standing in that smoke, your curse meter goes up. Let me just show you a little bit. So there. Would you stop doing that? Thank you. Fun thing about these monsters. Let me just see if I can turn it around a bit. There we go. You can see those big things that look like eyes, right? Those are actually not its eyes. If you look closely, you can see that it has... Maybe it's easier to see on the other side. You can actually see that it has eyes on its body, further down on its body instead. Can you see it? Maybe it's a little difficult to see. It's also about knowing where to look, I guess. Ragdoll physics. Oh, I know what I can do. Let's see if this helps. Binoculars. Let's inspect. Can you see the eyes? The eye right there? The little white dot? Yeah, and the fact that that isn't their eyes only makes it creepy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Drop down attack. Oh, there are two more. Oh, thank you. You have triggered my trap card. No me gusta. I don't want. I didn't hit. Oh well. There we go. But this is the ring I was talking about. Dark Souls 1 shenanigans. Come with me, my army of dead minions. In Dark Souls 3, the rings have spook? Ooh? What do you mean with Vitius? Sorry. Oh, I forgot that. Actually, I didn't forget that. I thought it was further. We have to do a jump there to get over to the other side. Again, this game should not be a platform game. Okay, let's see if we can do this. We did it! For one humanity. Was it worth it? Probably not. At least we can say we completed the area, I guess. Oh, it's this way. And sweet. This is the first time you see this guy. Aishimai.
Aye, Shemai, and good day to you. I'm Donald of Xena. I'm just, well, a peddler of sorts. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
Learn gesture. Joy. He's a trader. Not the kind of trader that backstabs you, but the trader that trades stuff with you. Oh, no worries, Messers. I was just confused.
I'm afraid I don't see anything here. I'm afraid I don't see anything here.
You don't see anything, huh? Okay. You can buy gold pipe resin from it, which is a very powerful item to use to make the game easier as well, where you buff your weapon with electricity damage temporarily. You can actually buy his set, the one he's wearing.
Well, that is a shame. But no matter. No, not to worry. Come back again. I'm always available. Not every trade was meant to be.
No.
There'll be more in store for us. Someday. Sometime.
Correct. You buy the boss armors from him, and by boss armors I mean that when you defeat bosses that have armors, specific armors that you can say a person could wear, you can actually buy those armors from him. Where he gets them from, I have no idea. He must go in and loot the place after we've dealt with a boss. Oh yeah, PS3 is a great game. Oh, and by the way, we can't walk down here yet. We don't have the key to this. See, it's locked. But this is one of the paths down to Blighttown. It's the most difficult path though. There's another path as well. Oh, this slime has been very persistent. Actually, I'm gonna let it live because it's tried to walk or go after me for so long that I feel like it deserves to live. I actually have 13,000 souls. I could go up and level up before I take the boss. Nah. Famous last words. And just above us here, the channeler, the magic user we saw before. You can actually see, this is a bug. You can actually see the shadows of the rats above. Can you see that? There and there. They're up there. But if you didn't kill the channeler, he would be up there and he would shoot down at us while we fight the boss in this area down here. Shadow rats. And over here you can summon in a friend. The good old Thora, what's it called? How can I forget? Solaire of Astora. You can summon him in. And here you get a crossbow, I believe. Yeah, heavy crossbow. Fun fact is, if you co-op in this game, the player who's in the game with you can choose to not walk into the boss area and help you, and instead be up here and actually shoot at the boss from up here, even though he's not in the same area as you. Haha, I love that potatoes. Praise the sun. Alright guys, second boss of the day. Are we ready? Can we get some hype? Important to limber up. Okay. We need to have joy. We're ready to go. Yeah, Solaire. Knight of Astora. There have been a lot of theories about Solaire being the actual firstborn child of Gwyn, but the developers have actually said that's not true, which is sad because it would have made sense. They haven't told who the firstborn is. So. And this is the gaping dragon. He will be gaping even more when we're done with him, if you know what I mean. Wink. Oh no, that's a lot of teeth. Let's see if we can do this, guys. Can actually hit his tail off. You have to watch out for that. sure he doesn't charge into you. Oh, no. Gaping Dragon is very angry. Didn't get away. I should actually have my weapon and now it's gonna charge. See if we can get his tail. Could not. Oh well. Uh-oh. Yeah. That can kill you pretty fast. Try and trigger this. Yes. Okay. Let's see if we can get that tail. Damn it. Stay here. We actually have to hit the tail a little further out, I think. Get the tail. Alright. Ew! Gaping Dragon is sick. That goo actually deteriorates our weapons. It lets our weapons get broken if we step in it. Get over here. Didn't get the tail. Oh well. Yeah, that's the item you get from hitting the tail. It's not really that great a weapon, but well, if you like collecting stuff, you can always get it from your next playthrough. New Game Plus. And I think there's one more thing down here, if I remember correctly. This shouldn't be something you can open. No. I thought there was one item where you can pick up. I might be wrong. That went pretty well. And we got the key so that we can go further down as well. There wasn't anything more we could pick up. Now we can actually just use our homeward bone. Let's just equip it here. There we go. And go back to the bonfire. We got a lot of souls, so now we can level up. Let's see. Let's get some more. You know what? Just put a lot of the. No. We need some more endurance as well. There we go. Let's go and fight that dude, I guess. But we're gonna do it the other way around. Just because. No. I wasn't focusing on you, torch guy. Get over here. I want payback. Yeah, he's a descendant of a that's true. Talking about dragons, I mentioned this Friday as well, but in this world there are really only 2 dragons left, even though they say that they basically say that they have gone extinct. But there are 2 dragons left, and those dragons are Seath the Scaleless, and then there's the Everlasting Dragon, who is in a secret area where you can join him in his covenant. But yeah, so Gaping Dragon isn't really a dragon. And now we're gonna go and fight our nemesis, the big rat. And we're gonna go this way, because here we can get over there's a pretty good item that we want. It's a poison shield, also known as the spider shield, and it's actually very nice in Blight Town because there are a lot of things that try to poison you over there. Hello, rat. We meet again. I won't go easy on you this time. Don't really have to go through this again, but nope. We're just gonna jump back. Now that we got our shield and we got our revenge on the big rat. And now we're gonna go up and meet our favorite smith in the game, blacksmith. And we're gonna give him the large ember, very large ember that we got over here. And he's gonna enjoy our present, and he's gonna use it to improve our weapon. Power overwhelming. Oh, this is not good. That charge attack is actually pretty dangerous. Talking about, he actually pushed us down again. What an asshole. What an asshole. There's still dogs down here that we didn't fight. I do not intend to fight them this time either. Here we go. And up. I do not need to fight these guys. On we go. I'll say hi to Andrew for you. Sure. I hope the pizzas were delicious. Well, now I want to order a pizza. Oh. Ooh. Oh wait, this is not the fastest way. Item out there. Let's see. We don't need to go and get it yet. But that's the place where that guy who said Aishimai, the trader, the shopkeeper, I guess I should say, just to make sure that my accent doesn't make it seem like I'm saying a traitor. The trader is gonna sit out there. Totally weird place to set up a shop, but some souls. Yes. And wait, should we actually get some faith just to show you some stuff? Show you some faith magic. And they're back. These are the 3 people that they were talking about.
Hmm? What have we here? You look awfully raggedy. Times are grim. The least you can do is look sharp.
What are we talking about?
Dare meet my lady like that.
What are
you might scare her off for good.
What are you talking about? This is like the epitome of Dark Souls fashion. Would you rather that I met her like this? Is this better?
Oh, you again. What business have you? I don't suppose we can help, though. We accompany my lady on her righteous mission. It is quite a chore, but I'm stuck with her. And Nico, too. I can't very well abandon them now.
No? No? You don't have any comment about my attire?
Oh, you again. We accompany. It is quite. I can't very well.
Okay. Now I'm gonna just talk to your friend before I talk to your lady.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
A man of few words. I can respect that as a man of few words myself. Oh, I should talk to this guy as well.
Oh, hello. My guests have finally arrived. I will be departing with them shortly. So. I'm afraid I will be saying goodbye soon. It was a pleasure.
And that's what I'm talking about. This guy, right here, he's gonna go with them down into catacombs. And suddenly he's back. Later on, he's back. And they are not to be seen. And then you go down there and you find them and they've like been put in a trap and stuff.
Oh, miracles, I presume? Yes, I know.
Never trust a man with a bowl haircut like that. That's not true. don't listen to me. I say stupid stuff. Let's see. There's actually a miracle here called heal. That only requires 12 faith, as you can see on that star icon where it says 12. See, up there, a little further up there, about in the middle of the screen. And I actually am able to buy that and get my...
Come again. The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
Yeah, I need more faith stat to be able to cast better miracles. I get it. Now let's talk to her.
You are undead as well?
Yes.
And we've no time to fraternize. I have my mission and you no doubt have yours.
Yes.
We must not let this curse overcome us.
No. No. You're right. You're right. Okay, yes. Okay. Okay.
Did I not explain the urgency of our tasks? Or
sorry.
are you so uncouth as to lack such judgment?
What?
By the looks of you,
I have a lot of judgment.
I should
towards
think
you.
not.
What?
Did I not explain the urgency of our or are you so by the
She's not very kind. Do not take me lightly. I'm a man who can destroy urns in a matter of seconds. Now don't talk to me like that. We showed her, guys. We showed her. Actually, we're gonna go this way. The bells are ringing. Someone just defeated the gargoyles. Do you like this look, guys? See, now I can jump around a lot quicker because I don't wear anything. But yeah, we were heading towards our favorite blacksmith. Oh, that hurt. Oh, it sticks in me. Don't you do that. How dare you hit me? Oh, don't lift your leg like that. They're Twitch terms of service. Ow. Come on. I'm just gonna heal it. Don't lift your leg like that. He's not listening. And we can hear the hammering of our favorite smith. I hope. Let's see. Now we can get one more faith so that we can use our heal spell, which requires 12 faith. And then when you sit down at the bonfire, you can click here and go to Attune Magic. Here you can see the spells we've picked up. This one is pretty silly. It makes your footsteps not make a sound. It's basically for there's certain enemies in the game that that can't see. That actually can only hear you. So when you use this spell, it's like they're blind now in every kind of way. Or not they're blind now. Now they're deaf as well. You know, they can't hear you, they can't see you. So now they're searching for you. Pretty cool little detail. Outland miracle. Foreign to the way of white. Slows all walking within area. Oh wait, I'm stupid. That's not the white one. That's not the one I was mentioning. I was talking about. This one actually slows people. There's also a spell that makes your walking slow, or not slower, that makes your walking silent. That was the one I was talking about. I just mixed them up. But now we have a heal. So if we equip a talisman in our other hand, like this one, you can change. You can see changing over to a talisman, and now I can click and I can heal. And as you can see above my Estus flask, I have 5 uses of that per day. Bonfire. Welcome back, Matthias. Oh, by the way, tell me how you want me to pronounce your name there, if you want me to say it another way.
Ah, why, that's a fine ember you have there. I could smith some mighty weapons with one of those. Why not lend it to me?
Is he talking about... Oh, he's talking about the ember. Okay. I mean, a muscly, glistening man like that, you know, talking to you about your ember, looking fine.
Magnificent! You won't be disappointed.
Sounds good.
I can hardly wait to get started.
Great. So now we can reinforce our weapon above +5. Or at least I thought we could. Let's just see. Where's our weapon at? Oh wait, I have to. I'm stupid. I have to modify it. There we go. And it uses a large titanite shard, and we have just one of those. Unfortunately. And we can't buy large titanite shards, so...
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Oh, it's Portuguese? Sounds it's actually sounds better. Okay. Well, I'll just keep saying it like that. Okay, so now we have to go to Blight Town. Oh, did you see that? There was another player in his world kindling his bonfire, which gave us an extra Estus flask. So what do we want to do now? If we want to go that way. Ah, yeah, I actually have a good idea. We're gonna go the easy way down to Blight Town the first time, just to get the bonfire, at least. Actually, there's a route this way. Again, the world is very interconnected, so there are several ways to... Oh, thanks for the follow, Bobby. Very kind of you. Bobby, I don't think I've seen that name before. Are you from one of the communities I know of? Do you know who I am, or did you just find me by chance? I'm curious. This is my second ever stream, so I very much appreciate the follow. Well, I would appreciate it if it wasn't as well, but you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. Spring of Wisdom. I see. Oh, Teleria. Oh, she's great. Love Teleria. Awesome streamer. Have you ever played Dark Souls, Bobby? Now see, here we can walk this way, where we fought the Black Knight this last Friday. And we got the bonfire down here. And our stamina regeneration shield, which we haven't actually used. Because I like having 100% physical resist. Oh, nope. Oh, okay. Do you know about the games? I'm guessing that you've heard about them. I read you. Actually, I have used armor. I'm not trying to do some challenge run or anything. This is recent. There was this lady ranger in the game. This lady cleric who has like an entourage of other clerics. And one of her men told me that, oh, I looked too shoddy, you know, I didn't wear nice enough armor to approach her. And I got a little bit offended because, let's be honest, I know a lot about the best Dark Souls fashion. But apparently, you know, he didn't like it, so I basically just took off all my clothes and went like, okay, do you want me to talk to her like this? For some reason he didn't respond to that. Apparently maybe he liked seeing me like that. And then I talked to her and she was a little bit offensive as well. Like she thought that I was not taking things seriously and stuff. Which, to be fair, sometimes I am a little silly. But, you know, I can be serious when I need to, you know? I can be serious when I need to. So to show my dominance, I rolled through about 15 urns right in front of her and destroyed them just to show her how you know, powerful I am. And now we're here, and I haven't put my armor on again. I guess I could. I guess I could put my armor on again. I like being springy, you know, being able to jump around like this. But let's put some armor on again, just for decency's sake. Oh, good old knight armor. Here we go. And knight gauntlets and knight leggings. And here we go. He lifted at his girlfriend's house. These guys can be pretty dangerous. Again, these aren't dragons, they're drakes. See how much life they have? Too much. I'm just gonna ignore them. This one is a little bit more difficult to ignore. Ugh. I managed to dodge. This is the Valley of the Drakes. Oh, what's... Neat detour. Some other player put this here. Neat detour. And here you see a dragon from the old age, which has become undead. Fun fact is, you can pick some items up from it without it. Yeah. Spoiler alert. It wakes up and tries to attack you if you're not careful. You can pick this one up without it waking up, but if you try to pick those ones up, you have to be quick. Actually, I think I'm gonna go streaking here. I think I'm gonna pick just one of them up and then just hurry away. Yeah, it's a possible thing, of course. Get away! Didn't manage to. Yeah, it's the first undead dragon. Maybe I should have worn my armor, that way I wouldn't have died to that. Oh, and now I don't look very nice. Because I'm undead. Maybe I should cover up. Yeah, let's cover up, guys. There we go. Oh yeah, that hurt, Ranger. You got to see one of my deaths. Thanks for stopping by, Ranger, by the way. And thanks for the follow. I might have missed it. 5 hours ago, it says. I'm sorry I missed it, Rachel. If I didn't shout out, I don't remember exactly. If I didn't shout it out, I'm sorry. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, mate. Hey, old man, you haven't missed much, you know. I haven't died or anything. There's been no undead dragon that just killed me. That didn't happen. Don't worry about it. Whoa! And dodge roll. Ironically enough, they have wings, but if they fall over the edge, they can't fly. Then they just fall. Yeah, I've been made a lot of progress. I've defeated 2 enemies or 2 bosses today so far, and I'm heading down to one of the worst places of this game, called Blight Town. I hate it. Let's see if we can. Oh, okay. Respect. Okay. This is gonna be difficult. I might just walk the other way around. Can we time this? Haha! Sucker! Yeah! Okay, you still have 1 item I haven't gotten. But I will be back. Yeah, he had a few too many. Actually, I just fought the Gaping Dragon, which is one of the bosses. Oh man, and he puked as well. Thankfully, I got out of the way. I just now realized I could just have gone that way. That would have been a lot faster. Oh well. Now I'm heading down to. Oh, by the way, look at this. Look at this color change. This filter, and then we go Instagram. Now it's green. Good old Dark Souls 1. He was spewing like acids and stomach acids. He's undead. He's not doing too well. That's why he can't move from that spot. These guys, you should not underestimate them. They hit very hard, but it's pretty easy to learn their attack patterns. So, but when there are 2 of them like that, it can be a little dangerous. What you want to do is backstab them. That's the most effective way to fight them. Oh, I thought I had a backstab there. Let's just drink. Oh, I rolled right into that. Let's see. You know what? I don't have to fight these guys. I'm just gonna go down here. Oh, whoops. I don't want to be poisoned. There we go. Coming this way? Yeah, this place sucks. Let's see. Now I kind of want to just kill one of them just to Just to show you I'm not a pussy. You just take a scythe and you just stick it up into its bum. And that usually works. And they drop dung pies just to make them even more disgusting. So this place right here is pretty much dreaded. It's the most annoying place in all of Dark Souls. What you see down there, all of that swamp area, that when you walk through that, you get poisoned instantly. Oh, not instantly. Pretty much instantly. It's not a nice place. And we got the key to the New London Ruins, which is an item we need for another area. The area with the ghosts, if some of you followed this Friday. We are going into Blighttown here the easiest way though. The easiest route. The most difficult route is from over there, through all of that stuff. Let's just see here. We might as well make use of this item. Binoculars. And over there you see this big creature hanging on the wall like a leech. Don't approach it from that side. You can actually approach it from inside where it's stuck. And those big mosquitoes are very annoying. Actually, there's one right there. The reason why they're very annoying is they aggro you from the other side of the map. They're the only creature in the game that do that. So basically you can never stand still here. There are always some of those mosquitoes spawning and coming after you. Okay. Oh. There's a guy shooting, you see that guy? With the blowgun? Those guys, when you kill them, they never respawn. But they are very dangerous if they hit you, because they give you, they do not make you, oh, there you go, that's another one. They don't make you poisoned, they make you toxic, which is a lot worse than poison. Let's see. But thankfully I brought a few of these with me, just in case. And I got a shield that has a lot of poison resistance. This shield, with a spider on it. Well, you can't see because of the light. There's a spider on it. Oh yeah, they're nice to kill. Oh, and now I got hit by that guy. Now I might as well just hurry up and try and get over there. See how fast my health goes down? That guy is a little more difficult to get a hold of. Down there are some other dogs, but they're not normal dogs, they're like inferno dogs. They spew fire. I didn't hit it? No. What? What? He just walked through the... What? I've never seen that before. What kind of bug is this? You saw that as well, right? He just jumped through the wall. That's so unfair. Okay. Santa Dillis, thanks for the follow. He just died there. The guy who went through the wall. Apparently he must have fallen through the world, and now he hit the ground, I guess you could say. Okay, let's get over there. No, I didn't manage to. There was a guy there as well. What? I'm not hitting. No. I have to get up here. Hurry, 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 hurry. Keep going. I have to get up there and heal. That was close. I only have one of these left. So I don't want to get toxic again. There's some good stuff down there. There's a Firekeeper soul, which are the souls that you use, that you give to Firekeepers. Those ladies that... oh, I actually got hit again. Oh well. Now this is a run against time. Let's see if I can make it down to the bonfire in time. I only have one Estus flask left. Then you go on this thing. Come on. Oh, I didn't. I didn't roll off it well enough. Now I'm poisoned too. Oh, this is just silly. I can use a humanity to heal if I have to. I might actually have to. Bonfire is right over here though. And sit down. That cures everything. Oh, Crystal, hey! It's going well! No, not that many deaths. And the deaths that have occurred have been silly deaths, at least, you know? Actually, the bosses I've killed on first tries. I've died to, what have I died to today? Maybe Matthews can help you. I've died to an undead dragon, because I wanted to grab an item while I was completely naked. That's always a good one. And I've died to some buffed rats that were buffed by a magician because I wanted to go after the... It's called a challenger, but it's basically a magic user. Because I went for him and then I got killed by the rats because they circled around me. And I got killed by some skeletons very early on because I went down into an area that is high level just to get this scythe, because I love this scythe, even though it's not considered like a very powerful item. It's a good dex weapon, dexterity based weapon. Yeah, I don't remember anyone. I don't remember any other deaths than that. Okay. And we can go and fight a boss over here. But first, I just remembered there's an NPC invader here as well that we can fight. So I'm just gonna make myself human. I hate the rats in this game. Let's see. I want to reverse my hollowing. Oh, and I can kindle the bonfire as well, which is nice if I'm going to go up and fight the boss. So I have more Estus flasks, and I have the humanity anyway. So okay, we should be attacked by Mildred, the Man-Eater, is her name, and she's basically naked as well. So maybe we should be naked as well, just to honor her. Let's do that. See? There she is! Getting invaded by an NPC. Let's just kill these guys before she gets here. There we go. Okay, Mildred. Let's go. Your bag is too open, Mildred. You can do better than that. You shouldn't attack that like that, you know. Shouldn't be a little too easy to read. Oh well. You tried, Mildred. You tried. Got the butcher knife. Actually, the butcher knife is the weapon in Dark Souls 3 that I used to complete the game before the DLCs came out. Yeah, basically I died to skeletons because I just got tired of dealing with them, so I just ran past them. And you should never run past skeletons that keep respawning. And then, you know, they keep going after you, and there are more and more and more and more. Yeah. Let's level up with the souls that she gave us. I know that the fight was a little anticlimactic. I apologize. Let's see. I'm gonna take some purple moss so that when we're poisoned we can remove it. And now we're gonna go. Oh, wait a minute. Almost forgot to. Not my armor again. You see that build up in the middle of the screen? That's the poison. If it goes all the way up, you get the poison condition, where you lose health slowly. Okay, we have to go over there, where all those hunky guys are holding boulders over their heads. I don't want to deal with you guys. Let's see. You see those hunky guys over there? I mean, that's core training right there, you know. Try to hold the boulder over your head all the time. It's yeah, not easy. Not easy. Hey Mixie, welcome back. My second day of streaming. You can't really avoid getting poisoned here. Most annoying part if you walk slowly as well through this area. Now we have this guy after us as well. We're just gonna ignore those guys. Thanks for the kind words the other day, Mixie, by the way. It was really nice of you. Made my day. And now we're gonna remove our poisoning. We're gonna heal. Oh, by the way, these guys, don't attack these guys. If you do, they become aggressive, and when they die, you see those things on their back? Yeah, like big zits. Parasites spring from them, and if one of those manages to hit you, you can get infected. And if you die, you see those things on their back? Yeah, like big zits. Parasites spring from them, and if one of those manages to hit you, you can get infected. And if you one of those which after a while in the game, after some time passes, if you have been infected, you don't know if you've been infected really before it happens. Then that parasite springs out of your head. Actually, you can still move around and stuff, but the one thing it does, it's you can't use your head gear, you can't use helmets and stuff like that. And then you have to find a cure and cure it. But these guys, you can see they're praying. They're praying to the Daughters of Chaos, which you see in the opening cinematics. They specifically one of the Daughters of Chaos. And we're gonna go fight one of them, and the other one that they're praying to is on the other side. And I'll talk a little bit more about that when we get there. We can actually summon in Mildred, you know, our good half-naked woman with a butchering knife. But again, I'm gonna do solo boss fights in this game. What is your opinion on these spider creatures? Is this what the parasite become, or do they become the wall burrowers? In my opinion, again, this is up to interpretation, those guys are humans that have been infected willingly and are praying to the Daughter of Chaos covenant. Mateus. I'm good, Mixie. I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are you? Have you had a nice weekend? Yeah, Daughters of Chaos made an experiment where they tried to power up the flame, which is the like very tied to the lore of the game. They tried to rekindle it and make it more powerful, but it backfired on them, basically. See, oh, you're like, oh, she's so attractive. Oh, nice. Oh, so nice. Oh, but there's one part of her that's maybe not the most attractive. I have to concentrate a little bit here, guys. She can actually be very difficult. That was a grab attack she tried to do. Oh, I forgot to shift my shield. Oh shit, I have to go. Wait. Sometimes she explodes as well, and you basically have to see that cue, or else you are not that good off. I want to see if I can shift my shield. There we go. I was using the poison shield still, which has very bad fire defense. It doesn't have 100% physical defense, which means that if I parry a normal physical attack... Oh, I got hit by that. Then I don't stop all of the damage. Oh. You can see she puts lava down on the floor, and you don't wanna step in that. Didn't want to get hit by that. Oh. That's the explosion I was talking about. It deals a lot of damage. You can get a lot of hits in when he does that, because he's frozen in the animation. I dodged too early. Have to be mindful of the lava. She got staggered there. Actually, that's not very common, you get the chance. If she got me there, she would have pinned me on her sword. And I would have done a grab attack. Now I think I got her. First try. Okay, let me address chat now that I don't have to focus. Thanks for thanking her back, of welcoming her back, Crystal. What? Oh, you know Mingsy Rose as well, Rachel. Cool. Oh, you're talking about the boss? Zeus? Or oh, and this is actually a big occasion, you see. This is the second Bell of Awakening. There are two, and we have already run the first one at the gargoyles. So now we have fulfilled at least some of the prophecy about the undeads traveling from the asylum to issue in a new age. Cutscene time. So see now that's the other, in that tower that's the other bell ringing, and that signals to a giant over here and Sen's Fortress. Who for some reason has been told that when he hears both of the bells ringing, he's to open that door. And if you remember from Friday, or if you were here Friday, the Onion Knight was sitting down there, Siegfried of Katarina, who was sitting at the door and couldn't get past the gate, and he couldn't get past it. So now we just opened the gate for him. Yeah, then you can walk down here. This is another way further into the game, where it's pretty much a hellscape there with a lot of demons. And here's a secret wall. Again, you wouldn't know this unless you... For example, here, this is probably a player who put this here. See, it's a player who wrote down illusionary wall here. And this is again how other players' worlds interact and help other players out. If a rating is low, you see the rating there. If it's low, then you probably shouldn't follow the advice. So if there's like a edge where it says try jumping, and the rating is low, don't jump. It's a troll trying to make you jump over an edge. Yeah, yeah, but it's not intended in the game, so it's I don't watch it as much as canon because it wasn't included in the game. It's at least it was in the Japanese version. What are you talking about? But there's someone else who wakes with the bell. A tooth? Tooth someone. I'm wondering who you're referring to.
What have we here? Are you a new servant?
Just say yes, or else he'll get offended and he won't get out of the way.
But you have no eggs. No matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
Take your time, man. Yeah, and this is what I was talking about. This is also one of the Daughters of Chaos. Or the Covenant of Daughter of Chaos. But she's in no good shape. And she's basically mute. You can see here, she can't. She has no strength. You can enter the Covenant and then you can give her souls over time. And then she actually begins speaking slowly. Let's see. Actually, let's just enter her Covenant. See, then we get a... When you enter Covenant, you usually get something. You got a pyromancy spell. See, now we can offer humanities to her. That's one of the good things in Dark Souls 1. There's actually a bar where you can pick the numbers. In the old one, you had to individually give her 1, 1, 1, 1, which was pretty annoying. Another thing you find out is the guy you fought down, the guy with the spiky armor, the Fawned Warrior. He's a part of her covenant, and even though he seems like he's evil, he's actually trying. The reason why he evades people is because he's trying to save her. He wants to kill other people, take their humanity, and bring it to her to save her. So you figure out that he has good intentions, actually. He does bad things, but with good intentions. And one of the ways you find that out is if you encounter him all the places where you can encounter this NPC invader, and you defeat him all the places. At the end, over here, which seems like just a dead end. See, there's no illusionary wall or anything here. At the end, after you've defeated him at all the places, he's sitting here up against the wall and he's dead, and you can have his armor. Hey, Budra! Yeah, it's pretty creepy. That's true. There's definitely some creepiness to it. Let's see. I'm glad you're enjoying watching, though. Hey, Apanthic! Welcome to my second ever stream playing Dark Souls 1 Remastered. Let's just get some more dexterity. Let's flex with our dex. No, you don't need strength to flex. And another thing they added in Dark Souls Remastered is that you can change your covenant when you sit down in bonfire. In the old one, you had to walk over to every individual covenant owner, or the leaders of the covenant, which I didn't mind personally, but I can see why someone wouldn't want it to be like that. And now, because we can't teleport from bonfires, we're kind of stuck. We can keep going this way. We can try to grow up and do some other things, Blighter. We can try to leave Blighttown and what do we want to do? We can go into Sen's Fortress. Actually, I feel like we should go into Sen's Fortress. But yeah, Sethus, I agree with you that there are some places where, see, this is just true. Secret ahead. There's no secret. But yeah, Sethus, I agree with the fact that sometimes you can feel like you're lost and stuff. Like down there was a path we could go, and I chose to not go that way because I want to go another way. But it can feel very expansive, especially when you can't, in the early game, you can't fast travel. So you might feel like you're backtracking. Well, not feel like, let's be honest. I am kind of backtracking right now. But if the world feels alive and interconnected, sometimes you don't really mind moving through places several times. Actually, I think that's the reason why Dark Souls 1 feels so alive. It's because of it's interconnected. The places are interconnected, and because it's interconnected, you feel like there's a reason why you walk through the same place several times. So you don't get that feeling you get when you play through a purely linear game, where if you go back in a linear game, you really feel like you're wasting your time. There's no reason why you're going back, right? It's like you missed one thing, oh, now I have to go all the way back. Here you kind of feel like you have a purpose for going through the same place multiple times. If that makes sense. I think it's entertaining to watch too, so I'm glad you feel that way, Patrick. Oh, I forgot that thing over there. I'll just go get it. I know I'm poisoned, by the way. There's just no reason to remove your poisoning in this area, because if you do, you just get poisoned again right away. A soul of a proud knight, that gives a lot of souls. Yeah! Good point, Matheus. Let's go there. Let's go to Ash Lake. I earlier talked about how there are only 2 dragons in the game. One of them you see in the opening cinematic, Seath Scaleless, who was a dragon who was born without scales. And the thing about the scales of dragons in this game is that the scales were what made the dragons almost indestructible, basically. The only thing that they were weak against was lightning, which Gwyn, the Lord of the Flame, used to fight dragons and kill them. But the other dragon, other than Seath the Scaleless, who betrayed the dragons, he actually went on the side of Gwyn and betrayed the dragons. The other dragon there is you're gonna see when we get to Ash Lake. These guys have a high chance of dropping green titanite, which is good for improving some weapons. Oh. There we go. And I'm poisoned again. Large titanite shard. That's convenient. I need that to improve my fight. But let's get to Ash Lake. Yeah, if I sit down at a bonfire in Ash Lake, I have trouble leaving it. If you know what I mean. But you're right. One of the smart things in Dark Souls 3 is that when you use a bonfire in Dark Souls 3, you can either go back to the last bonfire you rested at, or back to the first bonfire in the game. And if you had that in this game as well, that would be very convenient, because then you don't get stuck in places. Now here you walk in and you go like, oh, there's a plank shield, which is basically just a shield, which is a, you know, piece of wood. And you go like, oh, I went all the way up here for that. But Dark Souls. Never think that that's the only thing you get, because if you hit the wall. Oh wait, I hit the wrong wall. Then it's an illusion. And then you go further in and go like, hey, there's a chest. Great, I can open this chest. And there's twin humanities in there. That's pretty good. But this is Dark Souls. So don't get tricked. Don't think that's the only thing you get. Because you can hit behind the chest. And then there's a whole area out here which you would have never found in your first playthrough. And it's basically a whole world section of the game that you might, which is optional, which you might have never found. And I find this incredibly ballsy from the developers, and cool as well. Oh yeah, that's true, awesome. I'm just gonna only sit at the bonfire here in the beginning, and then I'm not gonna sit at the bonfire down at the Ash Lake. Help me remember that. I'm just gonna show the guys the dragon. See, I can sit here, and that way I can get back, and I'm not poisoned, which is great. I can kill from this. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking about doing. The thing is, with homeward bones you use in this game, for those who don't know, they bring you back to the last bonfire you sat at. You actually sat down at. So if I sat down at the bonfire at the bottom of where I'm going right now, I would have a problem getting up, because getting back up here, because then I would have to run all the way and get through a lot of things, which I'm gonna run through now. Oh, no! Oh, it got away. There are a lot of crystal lizards here. Those that disappear after a while. Get a lot of good stuff out of them if you kill them. You see this? You see this shadow? It's a shadow of a corpse up there. For some reason there's some issues with shadows in this game. Oh, wait. Okay, can't walk over that. Do I actually have to jump over that? I don't want to jump. I don't want to fall. There we go. I'm not gonna go all completionist here and pick everything up. I'm just gonna venture down here slowly, pick the things up that are easy to pick up. Ow. See, these are actually more difficult than the ones we've met before. They have more health. There I was waiting for the curse meter to go down before I walked over to them again. We really don't have to go that way. And we're going down. Only 1 hour left until the old man streams. I'm not insane. That's the answer to that question, but I'm not insane. It's a very inconvenient place for grabbing stuff. I'm just gonna pick those up that are easy to pick up. Ugh, don't jump on me like that. Okay, I need to find the ladder here. I don't know who put those ladders here, because the only humanoid beings down here are mushrooms. You'll see soon. I don't think they're really that good at the. Oh. I don't want this. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. I've never tried that before. I died, guys. No. Oh, and I got cursed as well. That's bad. Yeah, I know how it works. Oh, this can be inconvenient. Let's see. Do I have any curse stones? I think I don't have any curse stones. Am I gonna run all the way down there again? Without... You can see my health right now. It's limited. Okay, I guess we don't do Ash Lake now. I'm sorry, guys. I am sorry, guys. Because that's gonna be a pain. I got stuck. I couldn't move. Couldn't move anywhere at all, apparently. So we're going back up, and we're gonna remove this curse, and we're gonna go to Anor Londo, and we're gonna get our Lord Vessel so that we can quick travel. And then we're gonna go back down here after that. Curse doesn't go away when you sit down at a bonfire. Yeah, it's not fun having to grab all the items in that place. It's not a necessity either. I'm just gonna head back up again. We killed the boss down here anyway. And we got Sense Fortress open. So here's one of the places I hate in this game. And I hate very little about Dark Souls. I really love Dark Souls. But here there's actually a platforming part where you can fall down and die. And platform in this game is so see here, look here. There's a blood stain here. That's from another player who has died exactly here from falling. So yeah, he feels my pain. Oh, I have never used my heal yet. Let's just use that. Ah, no, I don't need to do discharge yet. It's good souls though, I agree. I'm gonna go down here anyway. Ceaseless discharge. Such a silly name. I made it. It's so difficult. It might have looked easy there, but if you roll just a bit too badly, you roll over the edge on the other side, and if you roll in another way, you catch the edge and you don't go past the initial edge and you fall down. It's such a bad place. Oh wait, I know one thing I can do. I can do this. Oh, I didn't. Did I sit down at the bottom? Yeah, I sat down at the bottom. Why can't I do that job? I died. Again from not being able to do a job. Typical. Thankfully I sat down here. I want to get that soul in there. Get away! Out of my path. Let's see. Get rid of the poison. Yeah, nobody likes nothing. Exactly. And I probably won't make this jump this time. Just to let's see what happens. See, that's what I meant. It looked like I was on the surface, right? It looked like, and if you wait too long, it will throw you off as well. So, yeah. This is actually one of the only places in the game where I can get frustrated. Otherwise, I just laugh things off. But that place, it's just silly. Feels like there's no skill involved. It's just luck. Oh, I can pick my 200 swords up. And down. Here we go again. There we go. I walked off this time. This time I'm just gonna go. I don't need that thing over there. Just need to get out of this place. What? What is good? The area when the game came out was really bad. There were terrible frame rate. Oh, yeah. That's true. That's not a problem anymore. But the place was already a bad place, you know, annoying place. And in the original Dark Souls 1, when you went down here, there were a lot of frame rate drops. But the remaster has fixed that issue. No, thank you. I do not want to buy what you're selling. Have a nice day. And back in the Valley of Drakes. Thankfully we can just walk over here. This way. Now we are in New London Ruins. And then we can walk up here. To get up to the Firelink Shrine. See, you learn this world. You get to know this world through playing it a bit. It might seem a little bit confusing, but actually, you learn it pretty quickly. And do you have anything new to say?
Did you ring the second bell?
I did.
That is incredible, I must say.
Thank you.
But now we have a new problem. It's noisy, it snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you.
He talks about a certain serpent.
Damn, that stench. And I was really beginning to like it here.
Oh, you're beginning to like it here.
Maybe it's time I do something about it.
Ooh.
Maybe it's...
Oh, okay. Mr. Sinister. He's talking about this guy. A very peculiar guy. Yeah.
Hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Framt, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment?
Yes. Oh, and yeah, his mouth movement doesn't really fit what he's saying. I don't think it does in the Japanese version either.
Very well. Then I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel.
Lord Gwyn, he was the first guy to inherit the flame, and he gave parts of the flame to others around him. And this guy is a friend of Lord Gwyn. The problem is Lord Gwyn has become hollow as well, so he's lost his marbles. And we have to defeat him as the last boss in the game, actually. And then we have the choice, if we want to relink the flame, to get rid of the curse sign of the curse, which it debatably maybe does not even do. Maybe it's just something they think it does.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
The cool thing you can do with this guy is you can actually feed him stuff. You can give him items you don't use anymore, and then he gives you souls for them. So for example, my armor set here. See, I have 2 knight helms. I will never use 2. So I can just sell one of them, get souls. And then he has that very particular sound when he eats the item. That's not very nice. Yeah. Certain items give a lot of souls.
Farewell, chosen undead. I remain here and await thee.
One thing what you can do is you can actually jump down here. Actually jump without dying. You, I guess, magically don't die from this wall. Get down into a chamber that this guy guards. But if you do that, he becomes upset and he doesn't want anything to do with us anymore. And then we go down another path with another world serpent, another serpent like him that is more evil, or debatably maybe not evil, but he serves another agenda. He wants the dark to come back, or not to come back. He wants the dark age to come after the age of fire. And here we see the pyromancer we saved earlier.
Well, I see you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safely too.
Good,
I have my pyromancy of the Great Swarm, so I can usually manage with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share my spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'll be pleased to help you. And unless you find the magic's unsavory.
Yeah, sure.
Oh really?
Well, that's a shame. But
oh,
it's
never
your
mind. I
choice.
should have said no.
I'm on the fringe.
I'm not paying
Yeah,
attention.
I know. Undead or not, that's who I am. I only wish that I could have repaid you somehow.
I actually said the wrong thing. I said it was
hello
unsavory.
there. Oh, and if by chance you've had a change of heart, I'll be pleased to assist you by sharing my spells.
See, this is a trick question. Is he asking me to say yes this time? I have had a change of heart, yes. But I do not... But if I say yes, do I say yes to it being unsavory? Now I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that they'll be of some use, some assistance. Here, first take this.
We get a pyromancy flame, which is like a glove you use to cast. Actually, it's not a glove. It's actually kind of like a little flame that you have in your hand to use to channel your magic through.
A flame from the
great
swamp. Yeah. Now you're a
I was just
fully
making
fledged
fun of it.
Well, let's get started right now.
You can buy spells from him. Right now I'm not really... you can modify, increase your pyromancy flame. Kind of like you upgrading your weapons.
Goodbye then. Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go alone.
Oh, by the way, do we have something
Oh, hello.
else?
I'm pleased to see you, as always. If you provide the materials, I can teach you pyromancy.
Let's see if you have something
Pyromancy is the art of casting fire. Produce flame, then channel it, just as our ancestors did. A pyromancer must be in tune with nature herself. My home, the Great Swamp, is an abundant store of nature. You will understand one day. It only takes time.
Yeah, that's where we just were. That swamp. It's not a nice place. Even though he apparently likes it, you know? So, yeah.
Pyromancy has a, well, rather primitive aspect to it. It messes poorly with advanced culture. And pyromancers are considered rather unsavoury. Which is fine, as I never got along with anybody anyway. So, for me, turning undead didn't change a thing.
Again, glass half full, you know? And as the Daughters of Chaos were pyromancers as well. They're kind of like the start of pyromancers.
A pyromancer's flame is a part of his own body. The flame develops right along with his skill. When I gave you that flame, I gave you a part of myself. Please take good care of it. A pyromancer's flame, what please?
Yeah.
Goodbye then. Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go alone.
Such a nice guy. Well, now I have to remove this curse on me. And the easiest way to do that would be this way. Actually, I can buy a purse stone from her as well. But I'm gonna go this way. I could buy one from the lady in the sewers as well. But I'm gonna buy one from the guy who removes sin up at where I fought the gargoyles. And we're back to the church. Now I'm gonna defeat some of these guys to get some souls so like I can buy the thing. I'm sorry I destroyed the furniture again. The feng shui! No! There we go, there we go. I fixed it again. Hello, mister. Okay, you almost have no life left. Come on. He almost killed me. It's difficult being cursed, having so little life. Let's see. Someone fall down? That guy is persistent. Yeah. Get up here. Get up here. You know, the pathing of enemies in this game is pretty good. You deserve to hit me. It's fine. I wish this guy would go to the filing shrine, but he never does.
Greetings, and welcome back. I am pleased to see you be preserving my humanity.
Well, I'll try. I don't have enough souls, but thankfully...
You're not welcome.
His laugh is so funny. Thankfully I picked up a lot of powerful souls down in the swamp. Purchase. Purging stone. Ah, one is fine. One is fine. One of the most powerful ways to quickly level up later in the game is to kill some enemies that drop these purging stones, because you can give them to Framt, the big serpent, for 1,000 souls each. Little tip.
Thou art welcome, and it is only human to commit a sin.
And now we got a purging stone. And we can use it to remove our curse. Now we are heading to Sen's Fortress. See, this is also one of the reasons why this game does backtracking very well, with the world being interconnected and you having to go over the same place several times. Because first time I was here, the very first time I encountered these guys here, they could actually, they were a very big threat, you know? Or at least if I was a new player, no experience with the game, they would be a big threat. But then you come back to it and you defeat them more easily. And that gives you like a boost where you go like, yes, I've become more powerful. So you can see your growth through how well you can deal with enemies, which were difficult beforehand. Just gonna, I might as well sit down first.
Well, you seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged?
Let's see, did I get enough things to improve it one more time? I did. Now I need one more large titanite, and I can improve it to +8.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Thank you, Andre. You are such a buddy, Andre. Let's just talk to Andre.
Hello again. You seem to be doing all. Need anything?
Let's just talk to him a little bit.
Most weapons and armor are mighty sturdy indeed, but every hunk of metal has its breaking point. If you notice durability running low, it's time to repair. You can ask a blacksmith like myself, or do it on your own with a grindstone. The nice thing about weapons, they never betray you, so pay them a little respect, eh?
Beautiful. He tells you about a mechanic in the game where you can repair items with blacksmith, or you could buy a grindstone, or as he calls it a grindstone, but it's a repair kit to repair at bonfires. Basically tells you that, but he tells you in a way that feels more natural with the lore of the game. It's not like you can see like a text box of him chatting and with buttons to mash, you know, mentioned in his dialogue or anything. You feel like you're here more, you know?
There are two types of weapon forging. There's reinforcement and there's ascension. Reinforcement is simple. It strengthens the weapon and nothing more. A simple task for any blacksmith. Hell, you could even do it yourself with a smith box. But ascension's a finer art. It alters a weapon's properties. Ascension is the territory of we blacksmiths. A smith box just won't do the trick. Start out with reinforcement. When that loses its charm, you can consider ascension. As you've noticed, this land is flush with the mad and wicked. You won't make it through the night without employing my services.
And there he explains that you can reinforce weapons, but at some point you can't reinforce them anymore. But then if you find certain materials and give them to experts like him, the blacksmith can modify your weapon. That's what I did when I used that very large ember to improve my weapon beyond +5. Technically I could have sat down at a bonfire with a smith box, and I could have improved it to +5 myself, but I couldn't improve it to +6 without him and using the ember.
You can forge armor just like you do weapons. Forging armor is even easier than forging weapons. Whether you forge weapons or armor first, well, that's up to you. But nobody wants to see you go hollow. So whatever you do, you'd better do it well.
So yeah, you can also improve armor. I often forget this part, or I just don't do it. Even though it gives you a lot more defense, you can see. On the right is the improvement, and on the left is how the stats it has now. If you have any questions, any of you,
I'll be seeing you then.
Be sure to ask. Bye, Andre. Have fun. And let's just go do some level up with our big souls. Let's get some let's get some vitality. And this was the place where the big giant at the top pulled those mighty chains to open that gate. And it's called Sense Fortress. And as you can see, last Friday, Siegfried of Katarina was sitting here because he couldn't get through the gates, and now he's not sitting here anymore. Praise the sun. Someone wrote this. Nice. Praise the sun. And here you see that those stones, that's a trap. If you trigger that, that's basically, notice how the first thing you see when you walk into this place is a trap on the floor. Oh, that hurt. And that's actually very very thematic, because that's what this place is all about, you know? This place is filled with traps. So basically the first thing the developers wanted to show you is a trap, so that you know what you're getting yourself into. See, there's another snake guy over here. Oh, he actually jumped there. I didn't think he would. You can use the trap against them, though. You can trigger it, and then if they're after you, it will hit them instead. These guys hit like trucks. This place is also a nightmare. Maybe not as bad as Blight Town, but you can see why people would be frustrated by this place as well. A lot of traps. A lot of things here just to kill you. Places you can fall down, traps you can walk into. There's a serpent sorcerer that looks like a cobra up here, trying to shoot lightning at us. Just to make things worse. I will probably die in here. Good part of a good idea when playing Dark Souls. Just think that you might die. Do not go in and assume you won't. Just waiting for her to do that again. She just triggered a trap on the floor. Large Titanite shards. Those were what we needed to improve our weapon. See, there's a guy just having a nap, standing up against the wall. That should have been a backstab. Come on. There we go. Up the butt. Have a nice flight. And this is one of the first places where the game tells you that there's something devious going on. You see these grooves in the ground. These grooves, I guess. That's a hint, but it's very subtle. And there you got a hit as well. That guy just got hit by a big stone, by a big boulder. And if we just make sure that he doesn't get out of here. Ah, damn it. He wasn't standing far enough out. Let's see if we can make him get hit again. We could not. Oh well. This is like a timing puzzle. You want to try and avoid that rock right there. So as soon as it goes by, you dash for it, and it can go in here. Not getting my backstabs. There we go. And again you see, be wary of feet. Someone has put this here. A kind person. You can see there's a trap there, a pressure plate. And if you walk over that, there are gonna be arrows fired at you from this slit, and they're gonna hit you in the back. So what you do is you walk over it and turn around and use your shield. Or you can just hurry through. That's also a possibility. And here you wait. And you run with the rock. Down. And hurry to the left before the next rock comes rolling by. And here, guys, we have the first biggest troll of the game. Try looking at this chest. All chests pretty much look like this, but there's an exception. Let's investigate. Let's investigate. Can you see that chain on the right of the chest? That chain is not curled up, it's straight. Goes straight out of the thing. Oh! And what's that? Is it just me or is that chest moving? Oh wait, no. No, maybe it was just me. Oh, wait! It looks like the chest is breathing, guys. This is the first mimic of the game. And let's see how we deal with it. And they're very dangerous. They can actually, if they do a specific attack, they can one-shot you. But yeah, if I had tried to open that, it would just have eaten me. Which is not nice, you know? Not nice at all. Yeah, it is disgusting looking. I agree, 100%. And here, again, is a trap. Look at the elevator. Look how there's blood on the elevator. The reason why there's blood on the elevator is if you look up there, you see all those spikes. If I hadn't walked off the elevator when it stopped here, again, see subtle hints, it would have killed me by impaling me on those spikes. And I don't think we can open this yet. No, we will open it from the other side. Here we go down here and hurry up here. Here you see the contraption that keeps shooting stones down at us. And actually it moves around when you move around the area. And it's controlled by a giant or elsewhere. But we can manually override it here. You see it shoots the rocks in the opposite direction of where this is pointing. So now it starts shooting them down there. instead of out here where it rolled down around the corner and down towards us. Okay. And this is also a trap, of course. Oh, we got hit. Got hit once. Did not manage to get through. I could have just used my shield. But yeah, actually, I think we're approaching. Yeah, we're approaching the time where Old Man Seth starts his stream. So I think I'm gonna end my stream here for today, guys. So next time we're going to keep venturing through Sen's Fortress and see if we can avoid all of these dastardly traps trying to kill us. So I would appreciate it if you swing by. Oh, that's a great emote. Albino Red Roach. And welcome. I don't know if you've been lurking for a while. I hope you didn't just arrive when I'm signing off. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And thanks for all the follows. Take care, guys. And see you next time on Dark Souls.